there, my name is Becky Lynn Rickman, and I am a raconteuse, a fabulist, a novelist, a journalist, but most of all, I am a lover of words. From the time my siblings and I were very young, my mother read us not only storybooks, but the classics, Dickens and the Bronte sisters, and great works of literature. So we learned wonderful words, magnificent words, from a very young age, and they became my best friends. They grew up with me, and I grew up with them. Words like bellicose. Now, when you hear the word bellicose, doesn't it sound like a lovely word? Perhaps you would like to invite a bellicose person to an afternoon tea party. Oh, she's so bellicose. It might surprise you to know that the word bellicose means warlike and aggressive. So, you might want to think twice before inviting them over for finger sandwiches and lavender tea. Words are fascinating when you study them and you break them down and you find out what country they came from. And when you get a good command of them, then you can articulate yourself very well. And you can walk into a group of any sort of person, any sorts of people, and be able to communicate well with them. So I think it's very important. And the reason that I'm doing this is manyfold. But the most important reason, I think right now, and the reason that makes me most passionate about it, is that I think, excuse me, allergies in Missouri, I think that every child ought to be able to go up to the important adults in their life and say in a whisper, not in a yell or a temper tantrum, and be able to say, I need you to stop what you're doing right now and listen to me, because there are things that are really important that concern me, and they're bothering me, or they're making me anxious or nervous or frightened, and I need to talk about them. And these children or young adults need to have the words on hand to be able to explain exactly what it is they're feeling and what it is that's bothering them. So I want them to have command of the language. I want them to work their way up to that language, that command, and I want them to become word warriors. So I've set up a program much like martial arts, where they can start out with one color and work their way up through the rainbow until they become a black belt word warrior. And I have certificates ready to send them, and when they get to that point, that they are able to put into action and put down on paper and put into words and communication those beautiful words, when they have become besties with the English language, then they will be able to produce a beautiful piece of writing, which will be displayed on my website, clivesdrive.com, which is Clive's Drive to a Better Vocabulary. And they will be gifted with a beautiful black leather journal to keep track of their thoughts, their most intimate thoughts, and any sort of creative writing. One of the first things that they'll do when they take this class is they will come up with a creative nickname. And they'll have to be able to articulate to be why they chose that nickname. Now, my word warrior nickname is Tiger Lily Twinkle Toes. I live in near Columbia, Missouri. The Mizzou Tigers. But I'm not a tiger, I'm a tiger lily. So that is the reason for the tiger lilies. Also, my grandmother, Louetta Shepherd, my mother's mother, grew tiger lilies in her yard. And she's one of my favorite people. Because when I would get down, she would say, "Becky Lynn, they may kill you, but they won't eat you because you're too tough." So when I would feel weak, I would remember her words, and they would make me feel strong. They would make me into a warrior. Now, you might wonder where the Twinkle Toes comes from. Well, I try to represent myself as a respectable adult and a respectable 61-year-old woman that I am, except for one place. Shh, I'll show you, but don't tell anyone. Okay. If you ever look at my toes, which most people can't see, because really, who looks down at your feet? Okay, ready? 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 Oh, there they are. You can usually find, even though my fingers are nice. This is just a nice basic mauve fingernails, but I love sparkly twinkle toes. That's my little flash. That's where I can be creative. So I am Tiger Lily Twinkle Toes, word warrior. So I hope you will come on this journey with me, flex your vocabulary muscles, and by the end, you're going to be a mighty word warrior with a beautiful black journal to show for it, and a published work on the internet. Thanks, and I hope to see you soon. By the way, just for a point of reference, words are my second most favorite thing. Children are my first. I have 4 biological children. I've had 5 stepchildren. I've had 45 foster children. I have taught children in Sunday school. I was the Kool-Aid mom on the block, and kids are just what I do. I've done women's and children's advocacy and Special Olympics, and just right now I'm currently nannying our local OBGYN's 3 children, and I have 10, almost 10. My son Aaron is expecting again, so, well, his wife is expecting. Almost 10 grandchildren, beautiful grandchildren, so I love kids. Then words. All right, hope to see you soon. Bye for now.